Step back. Step your feet underneath your hips about 2 fist distance apart. Roll your shoulders back. Have your stuff available for you at the side, your pillow, your blanket, Pilates ball, light weights, and water. Give yourself another shoulder roll. Inhale as your shoulders come up. Exhale, pressing down your back. Do about 3 of these, setting your intention for today's class. Good, one more. Take your hands behind you, press them back, push your pinkies back. This is a cake pose through the arms. If you can, interlace your fingers, press your shoulders back, try squeezing the heels of your hands together. Lift your heart on your inhale. And as you exhale, let your gaze go forward, your chin goes parallel with the floor. Again, inhale, lift through your center chest, lift your gaze, maybe press the hands down towards the ground. And as you exhale, roll through your spine, restacking, gaze goes forward, chin goes parallel with the floor. Again, inhale, lift your heart, press through your hands, maybe your gaze comes up to the sky. Exhale, gaze goes forward, hold here. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back. Soften your knees. Reach your hands up and towards the sky. Release your neck. 2 deep breaths here. Again, bend your knees a lot, getting deeper into your hamstrings. One more huge breath. Exhale, come up halfway through your spine into an L shape through your torso. Let's bring your hands down to the ground. Take an inhale. As you exhale, arch your spine and roll all the way up. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge with your hips with a flat back. Come down past halfway point, all the way down. At the very bottom, release your head, release your shoulders, release your neck. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Come up halfway into a flat back. As you exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back, come down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, big fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Utthita Hasana, into Tadasana. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold, hinging from your hips. Let's stay here, release your neck. Soften your right knee and your left knee. Bend both of your knees a little bit. Now take your right hand in front of the center of your chest. Reach your left hand up to the sky, straighten your left leg, bend your right knee a lot. You want to feel this stretch coming out of your left glute. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, soften both of your knees as you bring your left hand down. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Bend your left knee a lot. Straighten your right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, both hands come down. Take your hands into your shins. Come up halfway into a flat back. Press your shoulders back. Exhale, round your spine. Fold down towards your toes. Inhale, come up to the sky, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's step your feet wide, taking your toes out 11 and 1. Bend your knees, place your hands on your inner thighs. Encourage your hips to drop down and back. Lift your heart on your inhale. As you exhale, round your spine into like an arching cat shape. Inhale, belly drops down, heart opens. Exhale, big round. So do about 3 more of these to your own breath. And if you're feeling balanced, you could always close your eyes. Inhale in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. The last one. As you exhale, let your hands drape down towards the ground. Arch and tuck through your lower back, through your thoracic. Shoulders will back to the top. Take your hands to your heart. Bend your knees, hips go down and back like you're sitting into a chair behind you. Reach your hands out in front of you. And as you exhale, drop back down. Good. And start to find your Pilates breath. In through the nose, out of the mouth. If you have a sensitive knee or sensitive knees, come into parallel. Come into your chair squats. That's cool, right? Deep breaths in, bigger breaths out. In through the nose, out of the mouth. Awesome. Find that forced exhale. If your shoulders feel okay, reach on up to the sky. Whee. Five, 4, 3, 2, and hold down on 1. Lift your left heel. Bring your hips down really low. Take an inhale. As you exhale, turn towards your right. Scoot your left toes back. And we want to find the straight line from the top of your head, through the hip, out the left heel. Hold there. Engage your core. Check out where your right knee is. You want to make sure the right knee is right over the ankle, tracking with the second big toe. Take your hands towards your hips. Draw a big circle out and around. Watch out for your door or your wall if you're close to it. Go right in front and on top of your shoulders, like you're reaching for the opposite corner of the room. Then take your hands to your heart. Hands come down towards your hips for 2. Draw a big arm circle out and around. Reach over your head without moving your torso. Exhale, hands to your heart for 2. Come down towards your hips, out and around. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now, if you have a back sensitivity, you would stay right here. If your back feels okay, you're going to bring your hands down towards your hips. As you reach up towards the sky, shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. As you exhale, come into your incline lunge, hands to your heart. Come back for 2, up and around into the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart for 2. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, pull it in. You'll notice that right glute is starting to burn. That's good. Ignore it and keep on going. Pilates breath is in through the nose, out of the mouth. If you're doing your yoga breath, that's okay too. In through the nose, out of the nose. One more huge, beautiful Pilates arm circle. Hands to your heart and hold. Okay, get that burn in your right glute. That's good. Hold it here. Scoot back the left toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, turn back to your left. Come into your sumo with a tricep press. Lower your hips down and back. Press your arms back for 2. Good. And you can stay slow. Up for 2. Down for 2. You can come into your chair squat. Or you can speed it up. Good. And drop. And lift. And drop. I like the Pilates breath with this type of power work. It will help you cool off, right? If you're still building heat, that yogic breath can work. As long as you're breathing, I really don't care, right? Nice full breaths in, complete breaths out. 5 like this. 4, 3, 2, and hold down on 1. Hips go down and back. Catch your breath. Relax the shoulders back. Lift your right heel. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards your left. Stay in it. Find that straight line. Top of the head, out the right heel, belly and core engaged. Take your hands down towards your hips. Draw that circle out and around above you, like you're reaching for the opposite corner of the room. Come down to your heart. Without moving your torso in these first couple, come down towards your hips. Out and around. Exhale, hands to your heart. Down. Reach out and around. Exhale, hands to your heart. Awesome. Now, if your back feels all right, we're going to come down towards the hips. As you reach up towards the sky, shift your shoulders back on top of your hips. Exhale, lean into that incline lunge and that left heel. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, find your space. Exhale, find your depth. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, 3. 2. And one more for fun, because it's so fun. And hold, stay right here. Rebend that left knee over the ankle. Hold for 5, 4, retract the shoulders, 3, 2, and turn back towards your right. Lower down, sumo squat with your reaches out in front of your shoulders or up to the sky. Lower and reach. Drop and lift. We got 5 like this, not too many. And then we're almost done with our warm-up, right? You should be nice and warm by now. Maybe your sweat has broke. 3, 2, hold low on 1. Your tailbone's in neutral, no tucking. Let's lower 1 inch and lift. Down 1 inch and up. Reach your hands behind you. Press through your cape pose again with your arms. Let's add a little soften, big reach through the arms. Little soften, huge reach. We have 8 like this. Imagine you breaking the ground underneath your mat, underneath your heel. You want to break the floor, like little cracks are starting to break because you're pressing so deep into your heels and into your hamstrings. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep up to the sky. Stand and press through the heel, straightening your legs. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bend your right knee. Lean into that right side. You're going to feel a huge opening through this left inner thigh, your adductor. Press into your right foot. Come back to center. Bend your left knee. Lean towards the left. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, bend your left knee. Good, come to center. If you want, you can grab your light weights. I'm gonna grab my light weights. So like little wrist weights. You can also put them on your ankles. Okay, make your beach ball arms. Come back with your wide stance again. Beach ball arms, bend your right knee. And when I say beach ball arms, I mean big enough for a beach ball to fit in, okay? Bend your right knee, lean into the right side. Open up your arms and come back to center. Exhale, bend the right knee. We're going to stay on the right side. Inhale and exhale. Lower and pull in. Lower and lift. Good. This is nice. You can stay here. But if you can, I want you to add the right knee. Lift up into your core. Exhale, pull. Find that hold. Inhale. Exhale. And control the arms. So your shoulders stay down the whole time. The shoulders can be sneaky and try to creak into the neck. Don't let them, okay? Whoop. And come back down. We got 5, like this. You're doing so good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your elbows in towards your ribs. Turn your right knee out to the right. It's called your attitude. Point the right toes. Lower your right toes down towards the left. Maybe you tap the ground. Exhale, pull the right knee in. Lower and exhale, lift. Lower, exhale, lift. Down and lift. Lower and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. A little lift. Little lift, chin off the chest. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Lift up your highest. Reach your hands out for 5 seconds. Pull your core in. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Tricep presses with your sumo squat. Press out. Come back down. Awesome. You look great. I'm just going to scoot one of these monitors back so you can see my feet. Sorry, my head's cut off over there. It's okay. Just listen to what I'm saying. You don't need to see me, right? This is all about you. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart or to your hips. Bend your left knee. Stretch out that right inner thigh. Exhale, come to center. Bend your right knee. Exhale, come to center. Bend your left knee. Exhale, come to center. Bend your right knee. Exhale, come to center. Beach ball arms. You can do fists or fingers kiss. Lean into the left side. Open up your beach ball arms as you come to center. Lower down and lift. Lower and lift. Good. You could always stay here. This is a nice place. It can also be a hard place, right? Challenging place. But if you can, I want you to find a double challenge. Pull the knee into your chest, find the hold, and come back down. Exhale and inhale. Find that picture, right? Like someone's taking your picture. Cheese. You don't want the picture to be blurry. So we have to hold it and then come back down. Let's go for 8. You can do 8. Easy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold right here. Pull those elbows in. Find the attitude on the left side. Left knee turns out. Left toes point towards midline. Lower the toes towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale, pull up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Stay right there. Chin off the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and step all the way out. Let's come back into sumo with triceps. Lower down, flush it out. Now, it's not so much of a swinging of the arms, right? It's a deep press back, and then bend the elbows, come back together. Sometimes we want to do this deep, just swinging. Try to use more muscle than momentum. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and hold low. Lift your left heel, bend both your knees, get really low. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the right. Good. We can drop off our weights. Reach down for the ground. Scoot your left toes back. Find this stretch through your left psoas, left hip, and your right glute. Take it inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee slowly down without plopping it down. Keep on pushing your left hip forward. If you need a towel or a blanket, place it underneath your left knee or any knee, right? Even if I don't mention it, you gotta do it if you know you need it. Now, see if you bring your hands to your right thigh. Keep on pushing your left hip forward. Open up. Now sweep your hands up into the sky. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger and start to lift your heart. Lift from your center chest, come into your back bend. Exhale as your gaze goes forward, straightening your spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Draw your right hip back so it's even with your left hip. You can touch your sacrum. You can also take your right thumb into your right hip crease and draw that hip back. Flex your right foot. Your right hand can come back down to the ground, or if you have yoga blocks, you can grab your yoga blocks. If you have books or cans or whatever you want to use as your props, you can, right? You can even have a chair next to you. You're at home, get creative. Good, re-bend your right knee. Hands to the thigh. You can stay here, or let's interlace your fingers again, except for the pointer. Push your biceps behind your ears to lift your heart. Lift your ribs off your hips. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten the right leg for 2. Flex the right foot, peeling the right toes back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee for 2. Look forward. Hands come up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Open your heart. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Straighten the right leg. Flex your right foot. Draw your head towards your shin. Rebend the right knee. Curl your left toes under. Take an inhale to prep. As you exhale, lift your left knee from the thigh. Find your balance. Come onto your fingertips. Find your balance. Come off of your fingertips. Take your hands behind you, pressing your pinkies back. Cake pose. Peel your stomach off of your right thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, float down to the ground. Place your hands down, spreading your fingers. Your pointer finger should be parallel with your mat's edge and the other pointer finger. Safely step your right foot back. Come into a downward facing dog. Take your feet as wide as your mat. This is like a Pilates second position, downward facing dog. And second position is wider than parallel, right? Push your shoulders towards your hips. Lift your heels up high. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, draw the left heel towards the ground. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Exhale, switch. Bend the left knee, draw the right heel down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Keep on going. This is called your prance. Lift first and then switch second. Lift first, switch second. Lift and switch, okay? Find that Pilates control. And you can take your head right to left or left to right if that feels good through your spine. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Okay, let's come back to center. If possible, bring your feet about 2 fist distance apart. If you're tight in the hamstrings or your QLs, your feet will have to stay as wide as your mat. You can even go wider. Now, roll into your plank, chin off your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your heels away from the back wall. Bring your heels back on top of your toes. Lift and back on top. Let's go for 3, 2, and on 1, bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before abs or thighs. Inhale, low cobra, peeling your elbows, squeezing your elbows back, peeling your heart off the ground. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend your right leg out. Inhale. And stay right here. Let's add a little lift with the right leg. Little lift. If you have low blood pressure or you're glycemic, or if you have a shoulder or wrist injury, you can do this standing in a ski slope back. So I'm bending the supportive leg as I reach my right leg up just 1 inch. So this is a variation standing. You do not have to stay upside down if you have a special case, right? The rest of us, you are still upside down, and you're going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your right foot between your hands. Hold. Catch your breath. Slow things down. Good. Lift onto your fingertips. Lift off of your fingertips, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, come back towards your left. Let's do a set of squats because they're your favorite. Lower down, reach up to the sky, lower down, come out in front of your shoulders. So every alternate one, we're going up to the sky. Every alternate one, we're going out in front of your shoulders. If you have shoulder injuries, you're going to keep your hands in front of your shoulders the whole time, or do a low variation of that V or R movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get really low here. Lift your right heel. Take an inhale. As you exhale, turn towards your left. Find that straight line. Catch your breath. Exhale, reach down for the ground. Scoot your right toes back if needed. Find the length through your right hip, the stretch through your left glute. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee down slow. And I still have my towel here. I'm going to scoot it back so it's right underneath my right knee. Now, at any point you can stop, but I'd like you to push your left hip forward. Right hip forward. Open up the left glute. Bring your hands to your thigh. Option to stay right here, or let's sweep up. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger. Come into your back bend. 3 breaths. One more breath. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Straighten your left leg. Take your time. If the leg doesn't go straight, don't push it, okay? Find a safe place. You could always keep a bend in the left knee, but if you can, straighten that left leg, even at the hips. Take your left thumb into your left hip crease, push that left hip back, draw your head towards your left shin. Flex your left foot, open up deeper through the back of your leg. Do not sit down on your right heel. That's a different pose. Okay, I want you to stretch out the left hamstring. It's called your half split. Now let's re-bend your left knee. Find your balance, either hands to the thigh or up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Open up your heart. Lift through your 5th rib. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Release your hands to the ground. Straighten your left leg, flex your left foot, draw your head towards your left shin. Then bend your left knee over the ankle, find your balance. Hands can come to the thigh or sweep up to the sky. Interlace your fingers except for the pointer. Press your biceps behind your ears. Lift your chest. Push your right hip forward so you open up deeper. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Hands come down. Straighten your left leg. Draw your head towards the shin. Rebend your left knee. Curl your right toes under. Lift and firm your right kneecap. Hold here. Good. Find your strength again. Lift onto your fingertips. Lift off of your fingertips, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, let's bring our hands all the way down to the ground. Like your pointer finger and your middle finger are parallel with your mat's edge and the other pointer finger. Let's step your left foot back. Find your downward dog. You can go as wide as the mat. Find your prance. Lift your heels. Exhale, bend your right knee, draw the left toe down. Lift your heels, and then switch. Keep on going. Option for those of you that don't want to invert today, you can come into your sumo, lift your heels, and then the heels meet at the top, and then drop one heel. Lift and switch. Lift and switch. You can also do that holding onto a wall or your stabilizer. Sometimes I hear people say, well, I can't do that class because it's too hard on my shoulders or too hard on my knees. There's a variation for every pose. And if you have any questions, you could always ask me after class, like, hey, what can I do instead of this? Okay, let's stop your prance. Take your feet parallel if possible. Extend your left leg, hold there, and a little lift, a little lower. Try to take the bounce out. While you're upside down, please make sure you're fully exhaling. Get all of that CO2 out, right? Carbon dioxide, get it out. Lift and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the one. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee. Slowly bring your left foot forward between your hands. Breathe here. We did things a little out of order or a different order, but I'm still going to even you out, okay? Let's place your hands back down. Step the left foot back. Come into your plank. Let's bring your knees down. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes kiss, and let's find a child's pose, bringing your hips down to your heels. We didn't take the child's pose on the other side. It's okay. I feel like we all deserve a little break here. So I'm going to take it with you. Now let's roll into your tabletop. Bring your knees 2 fist distance apart. You can stay on the knees or find your plank on your toes. Shift your shoulders past your hands, press the shoulders back, and then shift back into your tabletop. This is the same thing we did where we lift the heels. Now you can still work here, or let's curl the toes under, lift the heels, press them back. Lift, press them back. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before abs or thighs. Press your feet down so much that your kneecaps lift and firm. Squeeze your elbows back, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your heart. Without moving your shoulders, float your hands. Reach your hands out in front of you, point and lift your toes. Shalabhasana. Superman or Superwoman pose. Let's hold for 5, 4, breathe, lift up higher. 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. Curl your toes under. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees or push straight into your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend your left leg out. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Root into your left heel. Reach your hands forward. Lift your right foot. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Come up halfway. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and together like you do in Cobra. As you exhale, fold down towards your toes, releasing your neck. Inhale, come into a flat back. Arms go out and all the way up, down to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, sweep your arms out, chair pose. Knees stay on top of the ankles, make sure you can see your toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your right heel, find your focus. Bring your right knee into your chest. Find your focus. In yoga, we call it a drishti. It's a spot of focus that we look at where nothing else matters. Now extend your right leg behind you. Lean slightly forward into this inclined ski slope back. Again, you can use your countertop or a couch or a wall. Bend your left knee. Lift your right leg up 1 inch. A little lift. Option for your hands to come to your heart or your hips or beach ball arms. Right? Kind of ballerina on you. Woo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Bend your left knee, go deeper. Land lightly on your right toes behind you. You can move your towel out of the way if it's there. Now, you want your feet both forward, and you want your heels right behind your toes. Oftentimes, the back foot, the right foot will kind of turn out. I want you to lift the back right heel, place it right behind your right heel, okay? Now, take your hands to your hips and try squaring off your hips, pushing your left hip back, right hip slightly forward, getting them super even. Both feet are forward and they are tracking with your hips, right? They're in the same line. Hands come behind you into fists. You can touch your fists or reverse Anjali Mudra. Come up and behind your back. So if you want to try that, you can, but you don't have to. You can come into 2 fists. Wherever you're working is perfect. Inhale, gaze forward, spine straight. As you exhale, hinge with a flat back. Only go down as low as you can with your spine and your back staying flat. If you feel a flexion through your spine, a rounding through your spine, you've gone too far. So you would stay right where you are. If you feel it like rounding, then come up a little bit, okay? That means you've gone too far. 3 deep breaths. Your gaze goes slightly forward, not down to the toes, okay? 3, 2, and press into your left heel. Bring your torso back up. Soften both your knees. Release your hands out. Root into your left heel. Step your right foot forward. Come into your chair pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, hands on your shins. Come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's lift your left heel. Find your balance. When lifting the left heel, you don't want to lean too far over to that right side, okay? So find the balance there. Root into the right heel. Engage the glute. Also engage the core. Lift your left knee. Find your drishti. Exhale, extend your left leg out behind you. Point the left toes. Bend your supportive knee, the right knee, and little lift up your left leg. Little lift. Little lift. Eight, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold here, bend your right knee, get lower, lift your left toes higher. 3, 2, 1, left toes touch the ground like a little cloud, straighten both legs. You're not really far apart with your feet. I would say you're about 18 inches depending on your body and your height. It's going to be a little different for all of us. But you want to have both your hips even. Lift your left heel, place it right behind your left toes. Take your hands into fists or your Anjali Mudra behind you. Try that Anjali Mudra. Open your heart. Look forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale with a flat back. Come back halfway down, hinging from the hips. Or you can try to go lower. No grounding. No flexion through the spine. If you hyperextend, and 3 out of 5 of us do, you have to keep a micro bend in your front knee. Two more deep breaths. Lots of core. Also, it's a lot of hamstring, right? It's a deep hamstring stretch. One more breath. Good. Inhale, let's press into the left heel. Woo. Find your balance. Soften both knees. Release your hands. Root into your left foot. Step your right foot to meet your left. Step both feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Utthita Hasana into Tadasana. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale, lift your right heel. Bring your right knee up. Take your hands up to the sky. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Open up your right knee to the right. Exhale, bring the elbows in front of your shoulders and close the right knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You could also stand against a wall for a stabilizer. It's a lot of core. It's a lot of balance we're doing today. We don't usually do this much standing work. But you know me, I like to switch it up every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knee in front of the hip. Bring your hands down, press them back, lift your knee higher. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Step your right foot down, chair pose. Exhale, fold up your thighs. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms. Lift your left heel. You can also stay here, right? This would be a variation if you cannot lift the knee today. But if you lift that knee, bring it up high, open up through the hip. Exhale, close the knee and the elbows. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your hands back, lift the knee higher. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step down. Let's find your chair pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Good. Place your hands down. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Find your plank. From plank, shift forward so your shoulders past your hands 7 inches. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Inhale, low cobra or high cobra, straightening your arms, or upward dog, pressing into the tops of your feet so much that your knees and thighs lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes come towards each other. Extended child's pose. Walk your hands to the right. Take your left hand on top of your right. Push your hips down to the left. Relax your forehead. Walk your hands over towards your left. Take your right hand on top of your left. Push your hips down to the right. Forehead comes down towards your mat. Walk your hands to center. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands, knees underneath your hips. Come into your tabletop. Let's drop your belly down, open your heart. Exhale, ground through your spine. Find your cat-cow. Inhale, exhale, big push up. Awesome. Do about 3 of these to your own breath. And last one. And let's come back into your extended child's pose, stretching out through your sacrum. And now bend your elbows, take your hands into prayer behind your neck. Walk the elbows forward and open up through your triceps and pec major, pec minor. Then reach your hands out. Come onto tabletop, bring your knees over to one side, and then extend your legs out in front of you. If you need water, you can always grab water. I need a little water here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes water is so good, so exciting. All right, I don't want my neck to get really tweaked out, so I'm turning around. If you need to turn around, do it. If you feel like you're overstretching on one side of your neck, or you can just move your phone or your computer, whatever you're watching me on. You can grab your weights or pillow, or no weights or no pillow. You can just have your arms. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take your hands out in front of your shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis. Work through your thoracic spine, the middle of your back. Come all the way down. Head comes down to the ground. Hands can come right in front of the shoulders, or you can reach your hands behind you. But if you feel your ribs start to lift off your mat and you come into a back bend, don't reach your hands behind you. That means you're tight through the shoulder griddle and maybe through the pecs, and over time will stretch you out. Just take your hands where they can go without compromising your pose, okay? So reach your hands behind you or up to the sky. As you exhale, your chin goes towards your chest. You roll up. At the very top, restack your spine. Option for the hands to come up as long as you're not puffing into a back bend. Inhale, exhale, tuck your pelvis, roll back. You can go halfway down or all the way with me. Exhale, roll back up. Now let's bring your right leg up. Maybe you tap the ankle or the calf. Exhale, roll back down. 5 times on the right side. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Hold on to your right thigh. I guess if you have weights, this will be hard. Place your weights aside if you don't have your arm weights or your ball aside. Lift your left leg as well. Point both toes. Roll back only onto the shoulders. Roll up and hold without your left leg touching the ground. Roll back. Lift up and hold. 5 like this. Exhale the mouth. Find your sniffing breath. 4. 3. 2. And 1, hold here. A little lift with both legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Reach both your arms out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back. Scoot down if you're falling off your mat. Okay, extend your arms, extend your legs. Inhale. As you exhale, hands come in front of the shoulders, roll back up. Maybe tap your left ankle or thigh. You can grab your weights again. Inhale. Exhale, tap. 5. Inhale. Exhale, roll up and tap. 4. Inhale. Exhale, roll up and tap. 3. Inhale. 2. And 1. Let's hold here. Release your weights if you have them or the ball. Let's bring your right leg up, but both toes pointed, okay? Relax the shoulders back. Roll into the shoulders. Lift up and hold. And roll back. And lift up in 5. And roll back. Lift up in 4. Roll back. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, come all the way up. Now a little lift. Little lift. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach both your arms out for 5 seconds. Lift the legs higher. Keep them separated. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back. Bring your feet down. Find your windshield wipers. Letting your knees go side to side. Okay. Grab your Pilates ball if you have it. If you don't have your Pilates ball, use your towel. Just fold it up into like a ball-like shape, or use your pillow, okay? Perfect. Lay back down, lift your hips, take the ball underneath the end of your tailbone, tops of your sit bones, supporting your glutes. Shoulders back, relax the neck. Bring your knees into tabletop. Extend your legs up to the sky, flex your feet, draw your heels down towards the ground, point your toes and lift. Good, flex, and then point and lift. We're almost done. We have 2 more minutes, that's it. See if there's some comments, let's see. Okay. Bye, Kimberly, thanks for coming. As long as you guys can hear me. One time, all those people were leaving comments and I couldn't see them. And they were just telling me I had no sound. So now, when I see a comment, I try to go over there and check out what people are saying. 3, flex. 2, flex as you go down, quick scrape the ceiling. And 1, take your hands past your thighs, lift your shoulders, neck, and head, and try to lift your hips towards your ribs. Little lift. Option for your hands to go behind your head, as long as you don't pull on your neck. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Reach your hands out, lower your toes away from you, point your toes. Lower your toes about 4 inches away from you, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulders, neck, and head. Bend your knees. Stretch out over your prop, 1 leg at a time, taking your feet wider than your mat. Take your hands behind you. Let your hips drape over to the right. Inhale as your hips come to center. Exhale, drape over to the left. Inhale, come to center. Bend your knees, lift your hips, release your prop. Roll down. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees go out. Take your hands behind you, close your eyes. Let's take 3 grounding breaths here, coming back to you. Bring your knees into your chest, rock a few times, or push yourself up into seated. But rock a few times back and forth until you come up into seated. And then sweep our hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, sweep. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. One more time, inhale, sweep. Exhale, seal your practice down to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a moment here to thank yourself for making it to class today, for doing something so important for your body and mind. Thank you for letting me practice with you. Namaste.